So, hi, I'm Cliff Anderson. I am the director of the Yale Divinity Library. I'm also a longtime Wikipedian, been a Wikipedian for roughly 20 years, and I'm involved in several user groups. One of the user groups is the Women in Religion user group, and we've been experimenting with AI on Wikipedia for a while now. You know, we started back in 2020, sorry, that was another event. We started back when ChatGPT was released in, I think that was 2022. And we thought, okay, can we use this to help us to carry out our mission of writing articles about women and religious figures that are underrepresented on Wikipedia? And of course, our initial thought was, let's just do this to write articles. We're just going to type in our prompt and write an article. And we ran into the same roadblocks that everybody else runs into when they try that approach. And that is that you're going to have hallucinated references, you're going to have articles that have the wrong type of slant, the wrong type of tone. And so we thought, okay, we need to really think about doing this better. It's still a worthy goal. How can we use this to help editors gain a foothold in the Wikipedia universe and be able to edit productively? Can we facilitate that in some way with AI? So we went back to the drawing board and we met, on and off over many months trying to develop a plan. And where we've come out now is thinking about, okay, can we produce stub articles? So stub articles, as you know, very short article that just introduces the topic with like the briefest of information, establishes the notability, gives a couple references so that it sticks, but allows people then to come in and fill it out. And I think that for beginners, a stub article gives the context for them to be able to fill in with more detail. So could AI help us to generate those stubs? So what we're doing now is trying to create an AI that's purpose-built. So, introducing some technical terms, the idea here is that we would take an open source model and we would fine-tune it on a data set of stubs that we've collected about women religious figures. So taking the Wikipedia article and then taking the corresponding info box or other information that we have and training a model that will produce these types of stubs. And once we could do that, then we're hoping to release a tool in open source that would allow people to put in a few articles that were peer-reviewed or articles that would count for notability and ask this AI to generate a stub in the form of the kind of stubs that we think are good quality and represent what we should be aiming for in Wikipedia. Of course, we'll edit that with our editors. No one's going to be posting these directly. Everyone will look that over. But if we agree that it's good with some modification, then our hope is to post that and then allow our community to become editors by filling in the details. So that's what we've been working on. It's AI for equity, we call it, and I'm happy to talk more about it.